Hey, how's it? This is the foundation. Week 2, Giants versus Cowboys. Sunday night football. You know who I rolling with. I roll with the Cowboys. I know I usually tell stories before a game and all that, but I'm going to save it for another time. I'm not ready to tell this one yet. um, Both teams are very desperate for a win. I think the Cowboys are very desperate for a win. Um, Not only did we lose against common opponents, we both lost to common opponents. We both played an AFC and NFC South, but we lost to a conference opponent, which that can affect us even more worse at the end of the season. And we also are playing a division rival at home. So, and then, like some people say, when you lose a division game, it's like like losing two games. So it's like going 0-3. But I'm going to take it a step further. We're at home. We lose this game, that's 0-4 to me in my book. Because that's how much the odds are against us. That's what is stacked against us and all that. Giants is a much better team than last year. They suffered some major injuries. They need to change their culture with the coaching and all that. They drafted, Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley is going to be a problem for years to come. Odell got paid. Odell is one of, or if not the most one of the most dynamic players in the NFL. And all that. Their defense is solid. Snacks, to me, they're MVP. To me personally, I think he's their MVP. They have better secondary than Carolina, and everything like that. They are going to miss Olivier Vernon, though. The Connor Barn is a very savvy, very experienced veteran, but Olivier Vernon is just a much better dynamic pass rusher, and he plays the run really good too. So they're gonna miss him in that sense. Um, so how we can win this game? First of all, and this is first of all, we cannot get stupid penalties like how we started off last week. I mean, how many times? Because the reason why I'm irritated with that is because then everybody talks about this thing that Cowboys not good at from third and long. It's like every team struggles from third and long. I mean, name a team that's perfect for that they're like, wow, we're third and 10, man. We got this, yeah, I mean that's one of the most stupid statements I've ever heard. I mean, yes, does it decrease our chances even more? Yeah, because you know why? Because you flip it on the opposite side. If we're in third and short, Cowboys you're most likely gonna get that first down because you have someone like Zeke. Zeke is good for 2-3 yards all the time in short yardage. I mean, he's not perfect, but he increases the chances of success. So and all that. So that's why they say that. That's why they say, oh, Cowboys cannot do that. Cowboys cannot be good at third and long because. Because that's their way of rationalizing, because we're a better team than most people in short yardage. So it's like, so that's the case, and that's the thing and all that, and then the whole, yeah, I understand what Landon Collins says about the stopping Zeke and then make Dak beat him. Of course, that's our team philosophy. I mean, that's another thing that bothers me is like, yes, we're a run first team. So how do you stop the Cowboys? You stop the run. Now the difference is because Dak was the rookie of the year. Fine. Now he needs to make plays. Now he needs to start making plays. I don't care how he does it. I don't care if he runs, he runs 4 or 5 yard slide, thinking Dak, whatever, because other teams get out the ball quickly, but if for Dak is thinking down. But I don't care how he does it. Again, you want to get to that way, keep us manageable, keep us in front of the chains, keep us in distance where we grind on this team, keep their offense off the field, get touchdowns. That's another thing is that's second on the list to me is like keep the gotta get into the end zone and everything like that. Zeke needs to touch the ball more than 15 times. Now I'm fed up with these. I'm fed up with these coaches as well too. But I went back and looked at that all 22. Dak missed some throws. There was one where I mean, I'm pretty sure you heard it from other guys, but Michael Gallup was wide open. I like to believe that he would score. You know, he was that wide open. I was just like, wow. So Dak needs to be better, at a lot of things and all that. But I don't care how he does it as long as we do it, because then we keep their offense on the field. Their dynamic players are off the field. And another thing too is that the best thing we can hope for is not to stop Odell, Barkley, Shepard, Ingram. It's not that fact that we need to stop, because I don't think we can. We can't keep them out of the end zone, and we can't keep them contained enough because I'm confident in our secondary. I'm very confident in our secondary that we can slow down their playmakers and all that. The number one thing though is keep them out of the end zone. And if we score touchdowns, we grind on that clock. Next thing our pass rush can get more involved. And then Eli could give us that gift. That gift that keeps on giving. Give us an interception, give us a sack, fumble, something, so we can get this. And I think we can. And I believe we can do this. If we stay out of dumb penalties and we get into the end zone, we can win this game. All right. Mahalo for watching. Poniola boys, and like always, go Cowboys!